Hey guys, what's going on? It's Arcavius, your lovable big boy, and I'm here to show you some sorry, I'm eating a french fry. Some faction tricks. Now, you guys wanted me to show you how to build a faction base because you guys saw some of the ones I built before. Well, I decided to do that for you. Ooh, wolves are spawning. I wish this did this in my Sky Factory. What is this? No wolves ever spawn for me. You jerk. Alright. So, there's the basic one, which is underground. So, we're playing on Sky Factory because of my Super Builders wand we can use. And, okay. So, let's pretend we're in a chunk, okay? Actually, I think there's a way... Alright, so you have your nice little base. Now pretend this is just floating in mid-air. And you have your nice little catching system here. So that way, you know, no baddies can see. Now, let's pretend this void down here is someone walking on land. Now, obviously, they're going to see your base. And they'll be like, oh, man, wow, I can't believe that. But there's a shadow down here. So, of course, I can see it already. So the water's not going to really do much. But, let's show the main reason why. You make a nice little TNT cannon. I'm not the best at them, so I'm not going to build one for you guys. Because you guys are just going to laugh at me. And you just see the sand go, beep, just hits and lands. Hits and lands. It's gonna keep on going because they got the rhythm, guys. You know, they know what they're doing. They are pros. Okay, so it's just gonna keep doing that, and then they're just gonna stop there, and then they're gonna build it elsewhere, and that's why right there. It's just not gonna end well for you, man. Just don't do it. It's gonna catch the sand, and they're gonna tower it up. Okay, that's just how they do it. It'll happen. Alright, so the next base we need to build, I had to actually go to single player. Well, the other one was single player too, but I had to go to vanilla. Because Sky Factory's Nether doesn't really show what I need. And, I decided just to let you guys know. I see it happen all the time. Do not, just don't do it. Do not make another portal in your base. You have no idea how many times I've gotten into people's bases because all I had to do was go through another portal and I appeared inside, okay? Even if you block it up, they're going to find a way. And it's just going to happen. Even if they block it up, mind you, think of this way, okay? Your base is so pure and awesome, and then all of a sudden, now someone knows the coordinates to your base. Hell yeah, it was a great idea putting that nether portal. So, this one is known as the Unclaimed Nether Base. Now, you guys are wondering, well, I could just do that on top of the Nether. Well, we're playing Timeless, guys. We're not allowed on top of the Nether. And you see the nice lava pool, and, well, from what I've seen, a lot of X-ray texture... What is that? Oh, mushrooms. A lot of X-ray texture packs, they can't see under lava, so why not use it to your advantage? So we're going to come underneath here, and... Alright, there we go. And now you see we're under lava. Oh dear, okay. Alright, so we're under lava now. And you're just gonna build your base any way you want. And this way you can make it as big as you'd like to, as wide as you want to, anything. Any way you want to do it, you can. Because you're not claiming this base. Okay? If you would like to, you can. It's always possible to claim this base if you want to. Just in case. But the odds of this base being found is very slim. I've decided to test this out on prehistoric, and there's actually a base under lava sitting somewhere, and it's been about 4 or 5 weeks now, unclaimed, just sitting under a lava pool. And, hang on. And it hasn't been touched, it hasn't been raided, it hasn't even been looked at, nothing. So now you see you have your base, blah, 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 blah. And so let's just say that this is the size of the base I'm going to make. Okay, I just want it to be a little chest room. And if you really want to hide it, don't use chests. And anything, in any type of base. Like, if you really want, unless you're, you know, just obviously being able to be seen, like if you have a sky base, chests are okay. But if you're hiding underground or something like that, and you don't have a base that's claimed, you don't want to use chest because of a hack called Chest ESP, and it's not fun, guys. You know, it leads a red mark straight to your to chests. So now that we have our little base, let's say this is our base. Now, the reason why we hollowed out one more than what this base actually is going to be is because you need it to have lava flow. And me personally, I even like to just kind of do one more below. Hey, did I say you could do that? One more below, so that way the lava can flow a little bit better. There you go. And now we have our nice little obsidian house here. And let's see, just go through it like this. Yada yada, boom boom. Tic tac pitty whack, give a dog a bone. Now, I'm just doing this to save time because I'm not really doing this to build a base, but you're going to want to fill in all this obsidian. So here we go, just going to fill all this. There we go. Break that, there we go. And there. So now we have what we're going to do here. You're going to need a fire protection potion in order to do this, because, well, for obvious reasons. So you're going to break through like this, and people are not going to be able to see this. And they're not even think about it. They're not even be like, oh, hey, let me just dive under lava. You know, they're in the nether. They're looking for blaze spawners. They ain't looking for your base, trust me. So we're gonna come out here, and we're just gonna break all of this, every single bit of it. And you don't want to miss any of it. Okay, you don't want no lava to actually be showing, because as you can see, if someone does have a fire pot and they see it like that, they're going to be like, oh, wait, what's over here? What's over here? And they're going to see, oh, obsidian, whoa! Again, highly unlikely, but still possible. So let's just go ahead and get rid of all of this netherrack. And, let's see. Yep, right here, too. You want to get rid of all of it. So that way the lava is just... You're pretty much not going to be able to get out of this base anymore once you're done with this. There you go. And now here's your base right here. And it's gonna have lava on it, definitely. So if you're someone who records, you don't want to hit F3. If you do, you're not gonna have this base very long. Because when you hit F3, boom, biome hell. They know that you're in the nether, and obviously because of the netherrack here. But you're obviously gonna put something else there, like maybe some nice oak planks. You know, no one wants to look at obsidian all day. So you're gonna put some oak planks there, and you know, no one's ever gonna know. Like, wow, you know, he has a nice base in the overworld, and this will be dripping. But again, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. People just think you have lava over your base, and there you go. Nice little unclaimed base, and it's gonna work really well, guys. Trust me, it's worked for me plenty of times, just for having fun. And no one will ever suspect it. They're gonna do FMAP. They're not gonna see anything. They're just gonna keep flying on by. And, you know, they're going to see that nether fortress that was over here. They're like, oh, look at nether fortress. I need to go with that blaze rod. You know, they're not going to think, you know. And that comes to the conclusion of why you shouldn't do nether portals. Because if you're close enough to a portal that's already active, sometimes nether portals will link up. And it'll allow someone into your base. Now, you can block it off. But, you know, a lot of times people will be saved by it. So they'll get their blaze rod and they'll be gone, and they'll get their other blaze rod and they'll be gone. I didn't go over anything too overpowered in this one, because there's a lot more you could do. Like there's something called a lag base, where if you have the money, even if you don't have the money, I think there's a cheaper way to do it. You put chicken spawners around your base, and it makes them lag. There's also fences and what is it called? Enchantment tables. Enchantment tables is probably, or fences is probably the cheapest one, but enchantment tables work really well. And the reason why they're called lag base is because if someone's computer isn't good enough and they have a whole wall dedicated to nothing but enchantment tables, your frames are going to tank. I'm telling you this right now. I have a good computer. Now I do. When I didn't, I found a base just like this where like one of their outer walls was made of nothing but enchantment tables. And the frames I got were awful. Like, I was getting like 2 frames a second. I had to get out of there quick. Even now, I'm only putting a few up right now, and I'm dropping from 60 frames to 58. It's not a big drop, but that's because I'm not making a big wall. But yeah, see, I'm just dropping now there. Just from looking at that, I look away and I have about 80 frames. I look back, I get about 60. So if you want to lag someone's computer out and make it so they can never play the game again, you're going to want to use this wall. This wall is going to help you out a lot. And they're pretty cheap too on Timeless. I think Timeless, they only cost about 1K each, maybe even less than that. They're probably even cheaper just to craft them. But yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video, and I hope you guys are going to use some of my advice for faction bases. And if you do, you know, just let me know in the comments. You be like, hey man, I'm doing what you're telling me to do, and it's working well. Or I'm doing what I'm telling you, what you told me to do, and you suck, and this isn't working before me, and I got raided yesterday. Well, it's factions. There's no base that's perfect, unless like you have 100-person faction, and your power is like 1,000,000, and you can just claim all the way around, and no one's ever gonna get to you. A big thing is when using lava, you never want to use lava in the overworld, because obviously in the Nether you really don't have a choice. But if you use lava in the overworld, it's going to mess you up. Why isn't this falling? Oh, there we go. Right, boom. I don't know. I love doing that right there. Just watching the gravel fall. Reason being is because I don't know if it's been patched or not, but if you try and do /back or /fly or something, or whatever it is, and you go back into that home, and you're in lava or you're on top of lava or whatever, it'll put them in the base. So just be careful with that. And it's been done before. Again, I don't know if it's been patched or not, because I did just come back to Timeless. But I'll let you guys know. Barry has actually asked me to come up with some new custom enchants, so I'm going to start thinking of some of those. And I'll talk to you guys later. This is your lovable big boy signing out. I love you all. Peace!